everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can see, I have a very large stack of books right here. I'll explain in a minute. So today I'm bringing you guys another reading vlog. So I very recently found the Four Nations Readathon, which is an Avatar The Last Airbender themed readathon, which is taking place for the entire month of July. I am finding this readathon very late, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. So while I don't have the whole month to complete this readathon, because obviously I did find it late, I do have 3 weeks to complete it, which is still a fair amount of time. And I was going to go through all of the books that I plan on reading, and I just filmed that, which is why these are all here. But that took like 20 minutes, and I literally just read off the titles of the books. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot over, and I'm going to insert pictures of my bullet journal spread, and you can see for yourself what I plan on reading for this readathon, just in case you're curious. But I'm not going to go through all of them with you right now, just because like I don't think that it's like worth your time right now. But I will tell you what I'm going to start reading today. So very quickly, I want to talk about how this readathon works. So basically there are different levels that you can do in order to upgrade your status in the element that you're in. So I am in the Fire Nation. And my goal is to get up to level 6. Hi, hello, Editing Kylie here. How are you doing today? So, a few things. I did not realize how this readathon worked at first. I got really confused. So, I'll insert a picture of like the Fire Nation example right here so you can see. But basically, my dumbass thought that you had to read like books before you got to level. So for example, for level 1 it said read a book to reach level 1. I thought that meant you had to read one book that like doesn't fit a prompt and then you read the book for level 1. That is not true. You just read the book for the level. I know I'm dumb. I know. You don't need to tell me, trust me. I'm well aware. So I butchered this explanation because I thought the wrong thing. So I'm just deleting this whole clip and redoing it. So the first prompt for level 1 was to read a book with a red cover. And for this, I originally chose Chasing Red by Isabel Ronan, but okay, I don't know what the fuck happened. This happened a couple of times with my last reading vlog, and I think I know why. So if you guys don't know, I film on my phone, and like, you know, like when you can like slide, like if you have an iPhone, you can like slide to the right and then film something. I think sometimes they don't save. So I think that's why. So I'm gonna make sure I stop doing that and I just go into the actual camera app and start filming. I'm just lazy, so I usually just do that. But I found out, I'm pretty sure that's why some of my vlog clips aren't saving on my phone. But anyways, so I was going to read this for the prompt. The reason that I did not was because I started to annotate it, as you can kind of see, and I realized that it was going to take a lot longer than I thought to read it, and it's already, you know, not a super short book, and especially with the annotating, I knew it was going to take a while, and I just didn't think it was a great choice for a readathon. Then I was going to read Vicious by Ve Schwab. I decided not to read that because it was 400 pages, and it was an ebook, and I wasn't in the mood for it. But then I went on my library's app and I was looking for an audiobook, and I found Heartless by Marissa Meyer, and I was not going to read it. I was like, no, I'm not going to like this. I shouldn't read it because I've heard pretty bad things about that book, but I just decided to give it a shot. And okay, so I didn't film any clips of me reading that just because I did listen to it on my phone, and I also film on my phone, so I obviously couldn't film anything of the reading, but I do have a clip for when I was halfway through it. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop talking. But anyways, yeah, so that's my pick for that. Oh, if you don't know, Heartless is a book about, it's a retelling, kind of. It follows like how the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland became the Queen of Hearts. Not gonna say anything about it because I don't want to spoil it, but like, okay, let's just roll the footage. Hi, hello. So it is the next day. It's just about like 11 a.m. I think. I keep on meaning to film this clip like today, and I kept on forgetting about it. So I am just about halfway through the audiobook of Heartless. I listened to like an hour of it last night, and then I've been listening to it basically since I woke up, so I've listened to it for 5 hours, and my head is like, oh, I think I'm gonna take a break from listening to it to get some food because I'm starving. I was just kind of waiting to get to a stopping point, and I think I have. My thoughts on it so far. So, I said this in my little Goodreads review, because I do like to do like little progress updates on my Goodreads, which I'll have linked down below. Just because it helps me when I'm forming my review and overall rating. So honestly, those aren't really for like you guys to see for the most part. It's kind of just for me. I know I could just like make notes on it or something, but that's just like a lot of effort, and I'm just like, no. But anyways, overall thoughts right now. Number one, I definitely ship her with the Jester, Joker, whatever his name is, Jest. I love their ship. I like it. Number two, thing about their ship. I do think it is a little insta-lovey. I don't think they have much that they've built like a connection on. I wish that, yeah, just a little less insta-lovey, but I did love their initial meeting. I thought that was really cute. And one of the things I'm not liking is that there's a lot of mention of like her mom forcing her to not eat or to eat less because she wants her to fit into like these corsets, and that her mom wants her to downsize, and that's just like not great. So kind of, I don't know. It's not exactly triggering for me, but it's also just a little uncomfy for me to read. It's only been mentioned a few times, which is fine. I also like, because she has a huge interest in baking, I think that's been a really interesting thing to play with, and I'm really liking that subplot right now. And like how she feels about like with the king, because basically like the king like wants to marry her, and she doesn't really want to marry him because she wants to marry for love. So I do like how that's explored, and like how she's kind of like, she is technically being courted by the king right now, and I like how it's being handled. I do think that it's an interesting concept, and I think that it's, yeah, just very interesting. I'm excited to see how it plays out. I mean, obviously I'm assuming she has to marry the king because the Queen of Hearts, I'm assuming like she marries him at some point. So I'm excited to see like how she gets to that point. So also I want to talk a little bit about what I've been doing today. So I've been cleaning a lot. I'll go ahead and insert a clip here of what my room looked like before I was cleaning. So this is my desk. Corner of my room, my bed. Oh my god. That bookshelf. Okay, that's not awful. Over here, wasn't that fun. I also have to put my sheet back on my bed after I wash it today. But let me turn around the camera and I'll show you my progress. I have the desk, my kitty, hey Branch. This is cleaned. Under the desk is clean. This area is pretty much clean. What I have to do for this, I need to figure out where I'm putting that monitor. I don't know if I still want to have it in my room or not, because I just don't really use this. I'm like, why do I need it? But then I'm like, somehow I'm just, like, occasionally I will use it, so I kind of don't want to get rid of it. I'm not sure. I need to clean up that part right there, and you can't really see it because this is in the way, but I have those two shelves that need to be cleaned, and I obviously need to clean the top right there. I need to go through that top shelf. But then I have this area is pretty much clean. I know it does look a little messy because of all the cat stuff and the fan, but it's fine. Then right there, pretty much organized. I just have to figure out what I'm doing with that printer. I'm gonna have to talk to my family about it, because like that printer doesn't really work, and I kind of don't want it in here anymore. So I'm like, eh. And then I sweeped over there too. And then this bookshelf. So I'm thinking, since I have those two spaces and I have those two free spaces, I think what I'll do is I'm going to take probably like the jackets and the pajamas and put those there, and then have 4 bookshelves for my books. And I'll probably need like another 1 or 2. But I do have 2 more of these things that we still have to set up. So I would be able to add an additional bookshelf over here. And I think that would be really nice, because I actually kind of want to play around and see if I could film like my authorship videos mostly behind this. I think that would be really cute. I'm just not sure about where I would put my phone to set it up. So I would have to figure that out. But I think it could be something cute to do. I would really like that. Yeah, so that's something I have to do. I have to go through these dressers because I've already gone through them. Basically, I just have to figure out where I'm putting the stuff that I'm keeping. I'll probably just have to set them aside to put them in the dressers when we set them up. But yeah, so that's basically, I think, all I have to do. And then, yeah, I think that's really all I have to do. Oh, I have to deal with that corner, but that'll be pretty quick. And then that dresser does have stuff in it, but that's all stuff I don't want. So again, talk to my family and figure out what we're doing with that. So yeah, room is pretty much, like, it's pretty clean right now. And then obviously have to make the bed. Also need to talk to my family about it because, as you guys can probably see, it's like a little like lopsided right here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like it's not like straight. Like if you look at it, you can kind of tell there's like a little like flop. It's because of the boards under the bed are broken. So I need to like get replacements or like maybe put a huge board under the bed. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, that's basically what I need to do. So I was taking a little break from cleaning because I was really tired because I cleaned for like 2 hours and then I was like dead because I got all of this done in 2 hours, which was pretty good. So I went ahead and I was catching up on the Instagram challenge because I've been really behind, even though I'm the host for it. So if you want the information about that challenge, I'll have it linked down below. But basically I did that, and I commented on some people's posts that I saw. I wasn't able to fully catch up on commenting just because I got very overwhelmed, so I stopped doing that. And then I went on Goodreads and I was just looking through some book recommendations, playing on my phone a little bit. And then I went ahead and I started making some new prompts for my TBR jar. But yeah, so right now I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a break and eat because I'm starving. And I think that's what I have planned for the moment, and I will let you guys know when I have another update for you. And yeah. Hi, hello. So it's the next day. I just finished Heartless. It's like 9 a.m. right now. I'm like, wow, I'm shook. That did not go how I expected it to. I don't really know much about like Alice in Wonderland or like the tale or anything, so I didn't really know like what to expect aside from the fact that I knew she would become the queen. But like I was like so shook. Oh my god, I don't know what I want to rate it, because at first I thought it was gonna be like 3-star, but towards the end I was like 4-star, 5-star. I don't know, because it's like it's definitely not like a perfect book. Like there's quite a few flaws with it that I noticed, and I think the main one was like the tonal shift. Wasn't a huge fan of. Although I do think okay, I have mixed feelings about that now actually, because I feel like the tonal shift at first was a little jarring, but now that I'm thinking like back on it, I kind of like the different aspects of it. I think that it worked for the story. I don't know, I kind of like it. So like this might be a new favorite, which like, oh my god, holy shit. Like I've been reading a lot of favorites lately, so I think I'm gonna be giving it 5 stars. Cause like because I had that I didn't like about it, and then I think the only other problem that I had, there was this one scene where basically this character, no, I'm not talking about them. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I can't believe they're dead. I'm so sad. Okay, so basically this character goes to this ball, right? And then like this character has a mask on, and this character is like wanted at that point. So like, but it's basically like people see this character but they don't know it's them because they have a mask on. So I would have liked for it to be like, oh well, it's a magic thing. Then yeah, like that would be fine. But just having a mask on doesn't change shit. Like if I just put on a mask right now, you'd still be able to tell that it was me, even at a ball. Because I've been to masquerade parties before. Well, I've been to like 2, but anyways. And like you can definitely still tell who people are even from far away. So I didn't really, like, I don't think that was like thought out very well. But besides from those 2 things, I really liked the story. It was really engaging. It was really fun to read while cleaning, because I basically read the majority of this while cleaning my room. But yeah, I really liked it, and I'm like, I'm so shook. I did not think I was gonna like it as much as I did. Right, so the next prompt is to read a book that's under 100 pages. So for this, I'm reading an ebook of Little Birds by Hannah Lee Kidder. Anyways, right now I'm gonna go ahead and get some food because I'm starving, and then I'm probably going to read the ebook of Little Birds while I do that, because the ebook is only like 70 pages. So, and I do have that on my phone, so I'll go ahead and dive into that. So I'm really excited. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. And I will give you guys an update probably after I finish Little Birds. And again, sorry, I won't be able to film myself because I'll be reading it on my phone. I don't think there's a way I think I could get, wait, do I have it on my Kindle? I might have it on my Kindle. If I do, then I'll be able to film it. If I don't, you're shit out of luck. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, yes. But the good news is, even at But the good news is that even if I can't film me reading that, I'll be able to film myself reading the other 2 books, because those are physical books that I have, which is good news. So yeah, anyways, that's the update. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Hi, hello, you guys. Editing Kylie is also here. Ignore the interesting fashion choices I'm making right now. I thought that since I had that cleaning thing earlier, I'd kind of update you guys if you're interested. I was going to put it like back to back with like the other clips, but then I feel like that was a lot of cleaning at one point. So I just wanted to quickly update you guys. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys some more progress I've made. So the main progress is this area. It looks a lot better. Okay, awesome. So let me move this because it is in my way. Oh, I also have a broom right here. Because sweeping. Okay, so I have made these into bookshelves. Book tour coming soon. I actually kind of wrecked it a little bit because I was making my TBR for some videos. But then down here, I do have the 2 boxes. And then over here, as you can see, I took those 2 out, replace them. Is that a mess right now? Yes, I'm cleaning it, like literally about to do that right now. Still haven't taken those dressers out yet, but we're actually going to be doing that later today. But yeah, that's my cleaning update in case you were interested, because I know it's just so exciting. Am I right? Like, just hearing about my cleaning, like, I know that's all you wanted in life. Like, let's be honest. So anyways, back to the vlog. Hi, hello. So I just finished Little Birds, so let's talk about it. So honestly, kind of disappointed. I really thought I was gonna like it. I'll admit I haven't read many short story collections. I actually think this might be the first one I've read, because I've read like poetry and stuff, but I don't think I've ever read a short story collection. So there were like 2 stories that I really liked, but the rest of them I honestly kind of felt like they were mediocre. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. Like, here's the thing. I don't know. I just didn't like it. And I'm really sad, because I really thought I was gonna like it. And I watched Hannah's YouTube channel, and like, I love her, but like, I'm really sad I didn't like it. I rated it as a 3-star on Goodreads. I might lower it. I feel so bad. Like, I don't know. I always feel guilty when I rate indie books low, because I don't know, I just do. I don't know what it is. You know, because it doesn't have a lot of reviews on Goodreads, so I feel bad rating it a 2-star, but that's kind of what I feel like I should rate it. I'm not gonna rate it a 1-star just because I know, like, I did like those 2 stories. The rest weren't great, and I was really disappointed also because the story that the book is named after, Little Birds, was one of like my least favorite in the entire collection. But I will say this was a really good pick for a readathon. I mean, I feel like any short story collection would be a good pick for a readathon, but I finished it in like 20 minutes, so it was a really fast read. I think it definitely flowed very well. It was very like choppy writing, which I think makes sense because of the length of it. I don't know. I just wasn't a fan. I'm very sad I wasn't a fan. I really wanted to like it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I also liked the first story. The first story was pretty good. So there are like 3 stories I liked. I don't know what I'm gonna rate this. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it a 3-star for now, but I might lower it to a 2-star. I'm not sure. If I do, I'll let you know. Alright, sorry you guys, my phone very rudely cut out. If you're wondering, I'm actually not cold. It's actually fairly hot outside, as you can see by the sun. I just think this looks like better than just me and my shirt. Also, I'm kind of self-conscious right now, so like, anyways, so the next book that I'm going to be reading is going to be this one, which is Bleeding Earth by Caitlyn Ward. I'm very nervous because this is very outside of my comfort zone. This is a psychological horror novel, so I'm scared, but it also has a female romance, so I'm very excited for it. It's a pretty short book. It's only 230 pages. I'm thinking that I'll read like the first 50 pages and then give you guys like an update on how I'm feeling. I think if I want to take a break, I'll let myself take a break and read 50 pages for this. Since it's outside of my comfort zone, I usually try and read 100 pages at a time when I do stuff for readathons, is how I've been doing it. But for this, I'm going to cut myself some slack since it's not in my usual realm of books that I read. So yeah, that's what we're up to, and I'm like kind of shook. I'm already at level 3, which is like halfway through my goal almost, because I'm aiming for level 7 for this readathon. So that's crazy. Oh my god. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start reading, and I will update you guys at some point. And yeah, sounds good. Let's just get into it. Okay, hi, hello, ignore the glare. Go away, glare. There we go. Just like, maybe I can angle this better. Let me see. Not really. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. So, I am 50 pages in. I have my little bookmark, so we're 50 pages in. Thoughts. I'm really liking it. So, I have, like, watched, like, apocalyptic like movies and stuff before, and I do enjoy that kind of stuff, so I thought that I would hopefully enjoy this, and I'm really liking it. I'm loving the romance. It's really cute. Her girlfriend is actually in the closet, and I'm really enjoying the talk about this, because although, you know, obviously the world is like complete shit in this book right now, I really was interested in how the MC came out to her family and kind of her thoughts and being with someone who, you know, is not out, because I have also been with people who are not out, and it's definitely like an interesting experience, and it's I think that it's something that, you know, some gay people are fine with and that others aren't. So it really just depends. So I enjoy like that talk of it, and how like the girl that she was with was like, you know, like I feel really guilty that, you know, we have to hide this, and there was just this really cute talk about it, and I'm really liking this. I also am loving the friendship between the MC and her best friend. It's really cute. I like the family dynamics, and like honestly, this has favorite book potential for sure. So I'm gonna take a little break from reading just because I've been reading a lot, and then I'm gonna get back into it. I might go ahead and like extend the goal to 100 pages, because then I would be like halfway done with the book. Over halfway done. Wait, how many? If I read 100 pages, it would be like over halfway through, just about. Anyways, so I might do that. I'm not really sure how much more I'm gonna read, but I'll just read a little bit more. I will update you, and we'll just keep doing this until we finish. And I'm really, 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 really liking it. Oh, also, just wanna, okay, my one piece of like criticism of this, and I think this is something that I've noticed in a lot of like sci-fi and apocalyptic stories, is that I think that a lot of them can be unrealistic, and you know, I get that this can be something hard to try and research, but basically, so it's been like a week since this blood outbreak where basically like there's just blood coming out of the earth basically, and scientists have already determined that it's not harmful to humans, and I'm like, how can you test that in a week? In 1 week, you are 100% certain that that blood is not harmful to anyone. Excuse me? Like, there's no fucking way. I do not believe it. Science moves slowly, and it's just like, it makes sense, because there are like a bunch of different like trials and stuff that they have to do. So I would expect for like 2 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know, like a week seems to be stretching it a bit for me. And also on a similar topic, they have like schools and works and stuff reopen a week after this outbreak of blood pouring out of the earth. And I'm like, no way. Like, no fucking way. Like, no. I don't think that's accurate. Like, not realistic. But honestly, in books, I don't really mind if that's not completely realistic, but it is something that I thought I'd mention because I didn't notice it. But yeah, overall, very, very cute, and I'm really enjoying it. I feel like it's weird to say that a book about an apocalypse is cute, but it's cute, I'm just saying. Okay, hello. So, it's the next day, and I am still at 50 pages on Bleeding Earth. So, it's upside down. So, yesterday, so basically, backstory. This is gonna sound really stupid, and I don't know why I'm saying this on my channel, but here we are. So when I read, I have this playlist that I listen to, right? This one song came on, and I associate this song with a certain thing that has happened to me, kind of, for some weird reason. And I always forget that it's on my playlist, and this is the second time this has happened, actually. And I finally took it off my playlist, but it's very traumatic to listen to. So yesterday I had a really bad panic attack, and then I got really depressed, and then I watched YouTube, and I slept through the rest of the day because I couldn't do it, and it makes me want to cry just thinking about it. So yeah, that's why I didn't read any of it. I think that's a justifiable reason. Just couldn't really push past it, which kind of sucked because I was really enjoying this, and I'm excited to continue reading today, and I just want to do a little update on my plans. So I spaced out about the reading rush, which is happening next week. So basically, here's the plan for reading. So I'm hoping to finish this by 10 or 11. It is currently about to be 7 a.m. right now. And I have like 200 pages left. Sorry, I'm like, but I have a very ambitious goal for the reading rush. I'm not sure. I think my TBR video is going up after this, or this might be going up first. If my TBR video is up, I'll link it down below. If not, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so you see when it goes up. But I am planning on reading 16 books for the reading rush. So here's the thing. There's not going to be a vlog next week for this challenge, just because I'm going to be reading like those books for the reading rush. So there's no point in me making a vlog because that will be in the reading rush vlog, basically. So if you want to see all of the books that I'm reading for the prompts for next week, and I will mention in that vlog which ones are for this readathon, make sure that you're watching. I have a vlog playlist that I'll have linked down below, so if you want to like save it or something for updates, you know. But anyways, and that vlog will probably be up in like 2 weeks, probably the week after the readathon. I'll try to get that up. But yeah, and I'm not sure what the future vlogs is going to look like for this readathon, just because if I complete my TBR, I will have read all of the books that I planned to read for this readathon. So if I end up adding more, which I probably will, I'll continue vlogging. If I don't, I won't, because I won't be reading for it. So today is going to be the last day I'll be vlogging for this. Anyways, yeah, that's the update. So I'm going to go ahead and get to reading. Debating if I want to light a candle or not, just because I love how it looks when I have a candle lit. I'm not gonna lie, I think it looks really cute. I might do that. Okay, I'm gonna go light a candle, and then I'm gonna start reading. Hi, hello you guys. So I've made some good progress. It's just about to be 9 a.m. right now, and I just have like 100 pages left. So the romance is my favorite part. It's so cute. Something that's getting on my fucking nerves. Okay, so the MC, what is her name? Leah. Okay, I love her, don't get me wrong, but her best friend Hillary, okay, listen, I love her too, but her boyfriend Levi, throw him away. Like, he's such a dick. He does not even try to get along with Leah, even though she's his girl's best friend, which is just like so annoying to me. And then like there's this scene where basically like the scientists and stuff have came out and said that you're not supposed to drink the blood, and he dares someone at this party to drink the blood even though he knows it could hurt them. And it's like, dude, drunk or not, that's not okay. And this girl is excusing her boyfriend, and I'm like, no, you know what, was Leia in the right because she like kind of dares him to drink the blood? No, she was not. But also, you can't go and tell me that Levi was not in the wrong at all. And she's like, well, he was also wrong. But it's like she's being so much like harder on her best friend. And it's like, she wouldn't have had to do that shit if your boyfriend hadn't started it. And it's just like, he's really getting on my nerves, you guys. And then there's this scene where it's like, I think it's alluding to maybe he's cheating on her. And like, I will be very mad because Hillary deserves better. Anyways, that's my little rant because I just thought of that and I was like, no, just no. But overall, I'm really liking it. Yeah, I think it's a really good book. Right now, I think I would rate it like 4 stars is what I'm leaning towards. I'm curious what's gonna happen as we go on. I'm curious to see how this ends because this is a standalone. It's not a series or anything. So this is all we're getting, but I have marked the rest of this author's works as to read on Goodreads because like I'm really enjoying it right now. And yeah, that's basically my thoughts. So I'm gonna take a little break. I might get a snack, but I'll get back to reading. Probably won't be able to finish by 10 like I wanted to, or 11. I'm aiming for noon at this point. Like noon or 1 I would be happy with, I think I will say. And then I have to film my Reading Rush TBR. That's gonna be like 16 books, and I'm not excited for that, but anyways, that's a problem for later today. Anyways, yeah, that's my update. I will film myself reading when I start to read again, and then I will update you when I finish the book. Oh my god, so exciting! Ah! It is done. I have a lot of tabs in this. So oh my god, I finished this like an hour ago, but I took a little break because I read 100 pages in literally an hour. I don't know how I did that, but I did. And my head hurt, so I watched some YouTube and just like took a breather. But oh my god, this was so good. I'm giving it 5 or 4 stars. Okay, I have it as a 5-star right now. I usually reserve 5 stars for books that just like impact my soul, but literally story-wise, I don't see a single problem with the story, so I feel bad giving it 4 stars. I think I'm gonna leave it at 5 stars. I don't know, it was really good. There were these death scenes at the end. Was not expecting that. Did it wreck me? Yes. I wish I was filming when one of them happened because it like broke me. And if anyone else has read this book, I haven't ever heard anyone on BookTube talk about it, and no one that I'm friends with on Goodreads has rated this. But if you've read this, please comment below. If you haven't, I would highly recommend it, especially if you're looking to get into the horror genre, because I think it was very light on the horror, and I think that's something that a lot of people on Goodreads were complaining about. But as someone who's literally never read a horror novel before, I really appreciated that. It made it a lot easier to get into it. It definitely freaked me out. Holy shit. It was so good. The romance, chef's kiss, amazing. My girls, I love them. I loved the ending. It was so good. Everything was just so good. You know, I loved some characters, hated others. It was so good, and I was not expecting that. Like, oh my god. It was so good. It was so good. That's like all I have to say. So yay! Next read for the 4 Nations Readathon is done. I think this completes level 3 for me. I don't know. I'll have to update it in like the group chat that I'm in, because like level 3, holy shit. Anywho, so this is gonna be my last read for this week of the readathon. So thank you for dealing with my ramblings. I'll link my Goodreads reviews in the description if you want more coherent thoughts on the books that I read. But yeah, that's like all I've got for you today. Stay tuned for my reading rush vlog, which will probably be up next week by the time that you're seeing this. If not next week, the week after. So that will be coming soon. And then if I read any more for this readathon past the reading rush, I will also be vlogging that, so that will be a thing, probably. I think I will have like one more vlog for this after the reading rush. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. If you have any recommendations for improvement for these vlogs, comment below. I'm very new to reading vlogs. And yeah, and that's all I've got for you guys today. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel down below if you have not already. I apparently do reading vlogs now, and I do some bookish content, I do some off-tube content. That's pretty much it. I also talk about productivity and stuff, so subscribe and ring that notification bell. It's a good time. I don't have anything else to say, Liam, so I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. If you're gonna pick up any of the books I've mentioned, please let me know. Oh my god. And if you do read anything, or if you have read anything that I've talked about, comment below or feel free to message me on social media. All of my links are in the description box. And let's chat about books, because that's a fun time, obviously. And yeah, that's all I've got to say for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, I'm rambling. I'll see you in the next one.